I'm Keith Peters with the Palo Alto Weekly.
And I'm Adrienne Dreyfus, a senior from the Castilleja volleyball team.
Last week, Adrienne played in 2 volleyball matches. First, in the NorCal Division V championship match, she had 12 kills, played solid defense as Castilleja swept St. Francis Central Coast Catholic to win the NorCal championship. That earned Castilleja a berth in the CIF Division V state championship. And in that match, Adrienne had 17 kills, played a key role in the late stages of the match, especially in Game 4. Castilleja beat Tri-Valley Christian in 5 games to win its first ever state championship, and for that performance, Adrienne is the Palo Alto Weekly Girls Athlete of the Week. I understand at the end of the match, as soon as it was over, there was some celebration. Where did you end up?
I was on the bottom. I don't really remember what happened because I just jumped on someone, they jumped on me, and then all of a sudden everyone was on top and just screaming. And
How nervous were you, if you were nervous at all, at the end of the match? You were down 2 games. You came back at Game 4. You are trailing in Game 4. What's going through your mind at that point?
Well, I mean, I just knew that right now all we really needed to focus on was our game, and it didn't matter what they were doing. And because I'm a middle blocker, I spent time sitting on the bench for half the time while someone's playing defense for me. So I just got time to sit on the bench and focus about what I had to do, and I knew what we had to do as a team. So that's really all it took.
Your coach, Tracy Mesco, made a rotation change late in the match, and that allowed you to be at the net when Taylor Doctor was in the back row, and that evidently changed the match around a little bit. And what did that allow you to do?
Well, I think it just sort of spread out our experience a bit because Taylor and I both played on the state game 2 years ago. So I think it allowed us to have 2 cool heads on opposite sides of the court as we just tried to struggle through the match and get our win.
After beating St. Francis Central Coast Catholic in the NorCal final, what was the thought process on for your team going into the state finals? Was it you'd been there before, you'd lost before? What were you guys thinking going into this state final?
Well, what Tracy really wanted to focus on was our own game, as I said before, because earlier with St. Francis, we focused a lot about the other team and what we would expect them to do, but we knew nothing about Tri-City Christian at all. So those practices were spent just really focusing on ourselves and what we had to do in order to win. And I think obviously it worked in the end.
When you guys took the floor Saturday morning in the state final, were you guys nervous at all? What were you confident?
We were all excited. I mean, we've been playing together as a team since the middle of August, and finally this is our opportunity we've been working so hard this entire year, and so all of us are just ready to lay it on the line and just go for it.
Has the state championship really sunk in yet?
No, not at all.
It'll probably take a while for that to happen, right?
I know. Yeah.
Well, congratulations. Wonderful season. First ever state championship for Castilleja. And obviously, Adrienne is holding the trophy, and a wonderful way to end the season.
Yeah, and my senior year.